I saw someone in chat that said, "Hey, is Rakita drinking? Is he drinking tonight? I hear you like whiskey. I hear you're a
Oh,
whiskey guy. I see some
I
whiskey bottles there.
I do happen to enjoy a nip from time to time. I
Oh
have
yeah.
a bottle ready, a very special bottle to me anyway. I don't
Oh
know.
sure. What do you got? What do you got?
I've got this Kentucky Owl 10-year
Oh,
rye whiskey. It is
10-year.
it's batch number 4. It's the last batch that Kentucky Owl is doing
Oh,
of their
nice.
rye, and it's one of the best whiskeys I've ever drank.
Oh, that's a bold statement. So, are
Yes.
you a rye guy? You like rye whiskey?
It's fine. I like all whiskey.
All right, I like that.
I'm not a whiskey racist. I like
Nice.
ryes. I like
You don't
bourbons.
discriminate.
I like scotches. I do really like peaty scotches
Me
quite a
too.
bit.
Very much so.
Ever since though, my biggest criticism of the entire Trump presidency is that he increased the tariff on scotch, and so it went up like $20 a bottle. So since then, I've been buying more American whiskeys.
Wait, did you just pour yourself a drink?
I did.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've got to follow suit. Oh, a little Glen Cairn, huh? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it even says Ricada Law on it, but
Does it really? Oh, it's
yeah.
an official Cada Law, huh? I'm
Yeah,
drinking. This is an Amrit whiskey scotch. It's well, I don't know if it'd be considered a scotch, but it's
because it's from India.
Right. It's a single malt. They in the description, it doesn't say it on there, but it came with a little description. They basically, the people who made this went to Scotland and like learned how to make peaty scotch, and then took that knowledge to India. And it's actually really good.
Oh yeah, I had a bottle of it. Someone sent me a bottle of Amrut a while back. I've got the empty somewhere.
Nice. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, I was a big fan. I need to find out where to get more.
I got this. Someone hit me up on my Discord. They were like, I watched your show. Is that a Pappy behind you? They like saw the Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye. It's the most unique whiskey I've ever tasted. This has such a just a different taste than anything else that I've ever had. And,
I'm hyper jealous.
Have you tried this? Oh man, I'm gonna smell it for you right now. It smells good. It smells really good.
I can get that through the mic. This is great.
Can you? Did you? Let me waft it in there. No. Well.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You got a few bottles back there.
Yeah, I've got
Writer's
I've
Tears.
got a Kentucky Owl bourbon. I've got Writer's Tears. This was sent to me by a friend from who was in Ireland. They used to be the Jameson distillery, the Writer's Tears. So some people said that Jameson changed and the old Jameson is Writer's Tears and it's better. I don't know. They're both fine. This is a gin from Hawaii. This is
gin. Not a fan.
Oh, I like drinking gin straight when I feel extra depressed.
Yeah, because it's disgusting and it makes you feel disgusting. Is that why?
Because something like that. Yeah, we got Old Forester, and then this is an 18-year Whistle Pig.
Oh,
which is also very good.
I actually hear good things about Whistle Pig. I've heard that before. Have you ever heard of Krigler and Krigler whiskey?
I have heard that you had a whiskey.
Check this out.
Do you still have a whiskey?
No. So the last Krigler who owned part of the company sold his shares in like 1907. So it was, I think it's still around, Woodford Reserve.
Oh yeah.
So Woodford and Krigler were Krigler were the distillers, and then Woodford Reserve were the ones who distributed it. But this is a bottle from basically 1900. This is 120-year-old. This bottle here, and what
nice.
I love this here. It says Woodland whiskey was selected by the Department of the Interior, July 1899. For use at the United States Government Hospital in Washington, D.C. So this is literally like hospital whiskey.
That's when hospitals were great.
Right? They're like, oh, you're that bone's sticking out here. Have some whiskey.
Get that hospital whiskey into him.
So I love that. I love this. Man, it's in my blood. The whiskey's in my blood, basically.
Yeah. And then the last bottle I have around is this one. I've got this.
The Boss Hog.
Boss Hog, the new one, the number 7, the Magellan.
Oh, nice. That's a great bottle. Look at that thing.
Yeah. Oh, and it's got the topper.
I love that. Look, is he wearing armor or something?
He's I think it's like a bullfighter.
Oh,
And
cool. I
then,
like that.
yeah, they had the last one was the samurai scientist. So here's the little topper from that one.
That is sick. I love that.
Yeah, it's good. I'm waiting to open this one for a special occasion.
Well, here, cheers, mate.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for coming on my show. It's a great pleasure to have you.
Oh man, this is fun.
Oh, that's good stuff. I'm liking this Amrut. Yeah, it's I'm surprised actually that you think Indian whiskey and you're like, what is that going to be? But I like PD and it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I have jokes about what it could be, but it's none of that. But India isn't real either, though, right? Like
what's up with this? Places aren't real. India's not real. Australia's not real. Someone actually, I don't remember. Someone asked me like, "Hey, you better ask him about Australia if it's real or not." And I'm like, "Oh gosh, what does that mean?"
Obviously, they're not real.
And clearly, why? Because I've never seen them with my own eyes.
Okay, when you think about India, first of all, just think about this. Literally every service call you make goes to this magical place.
Okay.
All right. That's the first problem. The second problem is not only is like the Bob's and Vagine meme, like open Bob and Vagine, like that meme exists. But if you run into Indian people on Facebook, for example, and you're female, you find out that meme is based squarely in reality.
Okay.
So my point is, India is too funny to be real.
Is it really?
Yes, it's way too funny. I'm basically convinced at this point that 4chan has invented India, came up with everything about it, and then used that to go ahead and forward some sort of agenda. I don't know why, other than I'm not sure the motivation.
What's the point of this agenda?
It doesn't matter what the point of the agenda is. It can't be a real thing, because if it's real, it's too funny to exist.
What do you find funny about it?
I just told you several things.
Do you like Bollywood? Does that have something to do with it?
No.
No, you don't? It's epic, though.
Does anybody like Bollywood, or do we look at it in amused dissatisfaction?
You know those movies that are like so bad they're good? I feel like Bollywood learned how to make movies off of those movies instead of watching good, I don't know, like blockbuster hits. They're like,
I've seen Enderan. Have you seen Enderan?
No,
or Enderan or whatever? It's like this Indian superhero who's like a robot, and then he gets cloned into a bunch of evil robots, and he has to fight all the evil clones of himself. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. They turn into like a giant snake.
That's amazing. That's
I know.
Awesome.
It's too good. It's too much of a good production. Have you ever seen anything this awesome out of Finland or Norway or Britain? No, those are real places.
If you would have continued to send Sweden, I would have said yes, because there is one filmmaker. Actually, Muse, I think, worked with them to make one of their newer videos. Oh man, what is the name of that production company? There's some good stuff coming out of Sweden, just saying. And video games. Valheim, for example, awesome game. 5 people. It's an incredible game. Only 5 people put that game. Have you tried it yet? I saw you were twitching.
No, I just bought it last night.
You did? Nice.
So I'll probably start playing it soon. That's what I was talking about with Gina Carano and the Daily Wire and entertainment in general. 5 people are making a game that is the most talked about thing. Before Valheim, it was Among Us. What, like one weirdo's personal project?
Among Us, it's so simple too. It's a very base graphics. It's not complicated, but it is the biggest thing about Among Us and Valheim, for example, co-op. Man, people come together and play fun stuff, and they're arguing. Like Among Us in itself is like a new caliber of co-op game because it's so interactive. You have to have other people, and it forces you to interact and play with others. And Valheim is, you can have 10 people rocking with you. Like last night, I was streaming with Quarter Black Garrett, Ian Crossland joined me. We had a few others join, and it was a lot of fun. We were building big old just mead halls, and it was great. Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, I wanna play it. I picked it up. I picked up Bannerlord as well on
I
the
hear that's good. Ian's playing that a lot. Bannerlord.
I haven't played it. Like I do all of my gaming on Twitch, so I don't have a ton of time. I wasted a bunch of time playing DACA Squadron because
Okay.
I'm a Warhammer 40K fan, and so I'm like Orc Flight Simulator. That's hilarious. And so, but then I was playing it and I was like, God, the controls on this game really suck. And or I'm bad at it, or both.
Yeah.
There's potential for all three of those to be true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so I wasted a bunch of time playing that yesterday. I should have been playing, something better.
Well, I mean, these are your words, mind you. All right, and
Right.
chat and everyone listening. I'm quoting him when I say this. He even himself admits he's not very good.
No.
He's not very good.
I'm not good.
But it's entertaining to watch someone who's not very good play video games because you get into it because you're like, I suck. Oh, I suck.
Yeah, that one. I don't think that stream was very entertaining with the DACA Squadron because it's like, it's just not a very. I buy all 40K games on principle because I want them to keep making them because eventually they'll make good ones.
Okay.
They've made like a couple good ones. Dawn of War 1 and 2 were good, and
Okay.
then Space Marine was really good. And then there's some other, like Mechanicus is supposed to be good. I haven't played it yet, but I buy them all just in case.
That's cool. Support the companies you appreciate. I like that.
Right. But DACA Squadrons is not. It's not there. It's missing some things from it. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's missing that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, gameplay is everything, man. I mean, there's been a shift. Actually, I feel like we're coming around. We're coming back around in games. I've been playing games since 1990 when my grandfather bought me a Game Boy, and I even played games before that, but that was the first time I had my own game. My own game system. That changed everything.
Yeah.
But gameplay was everything back in the day, and then there was this shift into like graphics, and it has to be just the graphics have to be amazing, and then everyone realized that it's like, well, if you only focus on graphics and don't have gameplay, no one's going to care about your game anyway because it's going to be boring. It'll be beautifully boring, but boring,
Well, and then they tried to eliminate that problem by making gameplay just literally watching a game movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But their stories are all bad, so there's no point. There's no point in doing that. It's like I could just go watch a movie where I don't have to click the X button every 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And that'd be
or
better.
Circle, depending on the situation.
On
you could go circle on this one. Options. Ooh.
Right. So no, it's all about gameplay. That's the medium you're in. You're in the medium of games. And we saw from Black Mirror or whatever that they can make boring movie games. Like you don't need a PlayStation 5 or whatever it is now to make a boring game that you watch as a movie. They did that with Black Mirror, and no one liked that either.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the first couple seasons of Black Mirror are great, but that movie, like Choose Your Own Adventure version,
I never tried that one actually. Did you do it?
No, God.
It was...
No.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I haven't done it yet.
No, Black Mirror, the first season of it was really good.
Agreed.
And then I think the second season is when they started bringing in random celebrities. And I was like, I don't really want to see. I don't want to see anybody I know in this.
Right.
I don't want that. So, but it was still pretty good. And then they did the thing with the weird release with Choose Your Own Adventure. And I was like, I'm out. I don't need this in my life.
Some people are saying it was bad. Some people are saying it was fine, but no one's saying it was awesome. It was totally worth it. You're wrong. Yeah, exactly.
There's a whole lot of mediocrity out there. I can find mediocre wherever I want to go. Look, Chipotle exists, okay? Like you can just go get mediocre everywhere. I can make a movie and make it mediocre. That'll be fine. I don't want that. I want something to be worth it. I don't have time anymore, man. I'm old and I got kids all over the place climbing all over me when I sit down. It better be great.